political moves can mean a lot of things.
Yes,
you know what I
yes.
mean? And sometimes I can understand Swerve maybe he doesn't want to speak on what it really is right now because he's trying to, he's trying to get himself a career going there. But, I understand.
All right, let's talk about Bronson Reed, who was on a roll with WWE. I mean, this guy made the splash from the top of I don't even know what you call it, some high altitude area.
Outside ledge, yes.
Outside ledge onto the top of a car where Braun Strowman was. And his push was really about to kick in. And all of a sudden, we find out he will not appear on a recent episode of Raw because he has COVID. So COVID is still out there, but does that take any traction off of him, Bill, at all? Or you think you're just going to heat that thing right back up as soon as he gets back in there?
What I'm glad they didn't do is work like an injury angle of him and saying that he's injured from that splash. They did not do that on Monday Night Raw, unless I missed that. But no, it's not. People are going to be excited to see him back because he's proving to be an excellent bad guy, villain, and I for one want to see him again.
And the other thing too, with the COVID, you just maybe need to quarantine maybe 5 to 6 days or 8 days or something like that, then go back, retest, and it's probably gone then. I don't know whether he's a guy that believe in taking the COVID shot or not. That I'm not a doctor, but I've taken them. I've taken all of them. They just got one out now that's real recent. Because they said the COVID that's out now, that's pretty much more dangerous than the last one. So that's the reason I went on and got the updated shot and got the flu shot. So, I'm not going to listen to all these. Go ahead.
Keep in mind that they put Braun Strowman in a winning position in the, I think it was the Intercontinental Championship to decide somebody to go against Bronson, so he could come back. He could come back and ruin this again for Braun Strowman at this point.
Yeah, that's why I said that 8 days at the most. He can be quarantined and he's clear of it and he can come back to work.
That's good news for WWE.
Too many Brauns and Bronsons and.
The Brahman, Strowman, Brahmans, and
Strowman, right.
Hey, AEW's Swerve Strickland. I know we're jumping into AEW, but it still has a little bit to do with WWE. And that being that Swerve Strickland recently commented when somebody asked him why his WWE run didn't work out. And his response was political moves. Simple political moves. Teddy, I know that's something that we've talked about on many shows. It can get quite political in the back, can it?
Well, yeah. But he's a guy just breaking into the business. So I don't even understand how he even understands what political moves means.
I guess he felt he was pushed out of WWE. I mean, that's just my guess.
Well, he's got to explain what the political move means to me before I can accept that. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. Bill, what do you think?
And yet in AEW, he worked himself up to world champion. So
I just don't think he had the opportunity in WWE to show what he wanted to do. And when he got in AEW, he's one of the few cats that got in there and he took control and made something of his time there in AEW. Mm-hmm. I mean, let's face it. Nobody really pushed Swerve in AEW. Swerve Strickland pushed Swerve Strickland in AEW. He's a success because of Swerve Strickland, just in my opinion.
Well, and then like I said, political moves can mean a lot of things.
Yes,
you know what I mean? And sometimes I can understand Swerve maybe he doesn't want to speak on what it really is right now because he's trying to, trying to get himself a career going there. But, I understand.
Yeah, because he was kind of short about it. He said, let's just say it's political moves, and he wanted to kind of keep the conversation ended right there.
I understand exactly that he's doing the right thing.
Yes, protecting your career right now.
What do you think Jon Moxley meant in the ring talking to Tony Schiavone, where he came out with a new attitude, and he said to Schiavone, "This is not your company anymore." Do you think that this is the entree maybe to Shane McMahon becoming
that became the hot topic on social media after it happened. The minute he said that, I thought, oh no, the internet's going to blow up and they're going to say, here comes Shane. It's a good opening for Shane, but I also wouldn't put it past AEW just to throw that in there to hook fans and make you think that's what's going to happen and then not deliver on anything in the end. And I hate to say that, but that is part of what AEW is known for. They'll promote big things and makes things seem like they're going to be huge. And then you get there and it just kind of falls flat. That's the problem inside AEW. They need to make sure if they're going to open their mouth and say things, or if you want to try to hook your fans with something honest that you can pay off when it's over with.
Check out BrainBuster, the daily quiz that tests your WWE knowledge with winning streaks, stats, and more. It's time to see if you're up for the challenge.